Hello, this is Mrinmay. This is my DIY project week 4 assignment. Here I have designed a password protected electronic lock for a door or a safe. First, let's go through the components that I have used. We have the Arduino Uno board. We have the servo motor which acts as the lock. At this position, the lock is closed. When this rotates by 90 degrees, the lock is opened. The power is connected to 5 volt on Arduino and the ground is connected to the ground on Arduino. The signal pin is connected to pin D11 on Arduino. We have this 4x4 keypad which acts as our input device. Here we have 8 pins, 4 for the columns, 4 for the rows, and they are connected to pins D2 through D9 on Arduino. Then we have this push button which is used to manually close the lock once it is opened. It is connected to pin D10 on Arduino. We have this 16x2 LCD which acts as our output device. Finally, we have a couple of LEDs, the green which glows when the correct password is entered and the red which glows when the wrong password is entered. They are both connected to 1 kilo ohm resistors each. The green is connected to pin D12 and the red is connected to pin D13. These are also connected respectively to a current multimeter and an oscilloscope. These are for demonstration purposes only. They don't really serve any significant purpose within this circuit. Now let's start the simulation. So in order to open the lock, I have to press A and then enter the password. The default password is 1234. So let me enter it. And then press hashtag, which works as the enter button here. As you can see, the servo rotates, that is the lock opens and the green LED glows and you can see the current here. Now the lock will remain open as long as I want it to. When I want to close it, I have to manually press this push button and as you can see, the lock has now closed. Now let's see what happens if we enter a wrong password. Say 5249. Enter. And as you can see, the password is wrong and the red LED glows and the servo does not rotate. Now this system has another additional feature which is to change the password by pressing B. As you can see here, the password is being changed. But at first we need to verify the old password and here it is asking for the old password. So let me enter it. And after the old password is verified, it is asking for the new password. Let's say it's 2684. And then I have to again confirm my new password. Say it's 2684. And now the password has been changed. Now let's see if our new password works or not. Again press A and enter the new password. And as you can see, it definitely works as the servo rotates and the door is opened and the green LED also glows. After the simulation, let's see the code. Now before I go into the details, let's copy this code to Arduino IDE. Then I'll compile this code to check for any errors. As you can see, the code is properly compiled without any errors. Now let me give you a quick run through over the code. I have included 3 libraries, one for the keypad, one for the servo and one for the LCD. I have initialized my variables and my arrays. This is my setup function. Now, since this is a complex problem, I have created several smaller functions to perform specific tasks. First, we have this check password function, which is used for the input of the password and to check whether it is correct. Then we have this open door function, which rotates the servo by 90 degrees and opens the lock. Then we have this new password function, which is used for the input of the new password when I'm about to change the password. Then we have this confirm password function, which is used to input when I'm confirming my new password. Finally, we have this change password function, which performs two tasks. First, it verifies the old password, and finally it checks whether the new password and the confirmed password are same. If both conditions are satisfied, then it changes the password. Then we have the main loop function, which calls the above functions as required. Here you can see if we press A and enter the correct password, then the lock will open. If we enter B, we have the option to change the password, and finally if we press the push button, then the servo rotates back 90 degrees and the lock closes. Thank you for watching this video.